How's it going? Welcome back to the Frederick Family Acre, and I'm George.
I'm Katrina.
And today we're going to do a little bit of an update about where our garden stuff is currently, and a little bit about what we're planning to do for this year.
Oh, you're going to do it too? You're going to do it too? Do you want to tell them about these?
Well, we have yes.
We have this.
Growing.
Yeah, this is growing. This is bok choy seed pods. We're going to harvest seeds from here.
And this is it.
I think everything in here is basically going to seed, and we're going to try and save some seeds from these before we replant them.
Yeah, I did just clean this out. I moved some of this into our in-ground garden. Some of it is in the wall over here for Pokey, and everything has just gone to seed, and one of these will be moving to a new location for our vertical growing series, which we're going to start filming next week.
Maybe.
No, we're doing it.
Maybe.
We're ready.
Maybe.
Anyway, but if you're new here, this was the first thing we got to grow food in. We didn't even plan to have an in-ground garden or grow food with dirt at all. And these quickly turned into a lot of other things.
Yeah, in fact, we actually grow less in these than we do the other stuff currently.
Yeah.
But we're planning to try and up everything, including these, because they work really well. They're super easy, and they're incredibly simple to set up and keep going. So.
And we are going to take one apart and reassemble it, and we'll show that to you when we do start our vertical growing series. What I do like these for the most is greens, especially in the summer, because this is a more shady area on our back patio. But now we're going to head over to our in-ground garden, and then we'll show you kind of where we're going to be expanding to and talk to you a little bit about what our plants are for over there.
And now we're in the area that we kind of tore apart last year, and
I do have some old footage.
Put a picture or video of what that used to look like. And what we turned it into. So this is kind of what this looks like currently, and we need to give it some love and replant and give it some attention. The onions and garlic are doing really well.
So these are our raised beds. So we got these from gardeners.com. I don't remember. Anyway, we ordered them. We are going to get one more for this blank space over here. They're about 3 by 5. Is that right?
They're 2 foot 8 inches by 4 foot 8 inches. Super bizarre size.
Yeah, a weird size. So all this is eggplant from last season that I transplanted in, and these are just brassicas, some of them from our tower garden. We got a cauliflower, just random. You probably know what most of this is. Collards. We have some broccoli going to seed here. Over here we have blueberries we just got. We're gonna put these in terracotta pots between our tires with the flowers. And what else do we have going on in here? We have some seeds started in here, some things going on. They got munched a little, so I gotta spread it out. But we have kohlrabi, a little itty bitty bit of bunching onions. You might have to come in close for them to see that, honey. We've tried to plant these so many times, but they're coming in. Watermelon radishes, and then some rainbow carrots. And our strawberries we planted are doing really good too. We actually already have some fruits coming in on some of those.
And I'm making a little tiny hole.
What are you planting there?
I'm planting I'm gonna put it in this hole, and then it will grow, and then I'm gonna eat it.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. All right, so now we're gonna go into kind of like the next little area that's our project to revamp probably in the next few weeks. I don't know. Oh, and I have this Thai chili plant that I 100% neglected and did not cut back and did not overwinter and just let it sit here, and it's not done bad. So I might just trim it up real quick when we pot the other ones in a couple weeks and get them in the ground.
Oh. I'm too short.
So I think what we're gonna do here
You coming?
is actually tear this portion, I think, of the fence out.
This will be a gate.
And turn it into a gate so we can get into this area. All of this.
I have footage of right here too, actually.
And then a few weekly filling of our 3 green bins. The big ones have been from removing all this. This garden bed was here and has been here for 20 something years, 25 years, so we have to tear all that out. Probably this oak tree will have to be massively trimmed. I would like to keep it because I love oak trees.
Well, and oak trees are the natural habitat here, so we do want to preserve some natural, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
We do want to just preserve some of the natural plant life that is here just for the animals. So we actually might have someone come out and tell us how much it would be to move this oak tree over to the other side of our yard so that we can give shades to what will be the home for our goats and chickens.
And this right here, there's a kind of a natural drainage thing that runs. You can see we did the rock all the way across there that needs cleaned up, but we're going to continue that all the way out to the back down there because, well, it needs to drain, and better to use that than put something else in.
All right, here.
Well, then a bit jumping up and down here, but I don't know what
down here. I can tell you what we're going to grow down here. I can tell you. So at the bottom.
Don't fall down that hill. I'm filming.
At the bottom of this bank, I am just going to put a narrow bed. I'm going to mulch all this, and I'm going to plant all of our winter squash, our pumpkins, and a bunch of things like that down here, and let it vine up this bank. I think that'll be a good use of this space, especially for those bigger fruits that are harder to trellis. But I'll probably put in flowers and herbs and like some other little companion planting things. So that is the plan for this bank. And then we will have, like George said, in-ground beds are going to go here. Right up to about here will be the end of that space. And we're not going to fence this, but we will enclose the whole thing. And then right here, we're going to put what we're very excited about, our high tunnel. It's not going to be huge.
Yeah, we're just going to do a small one, like a 16 by 20
Yeah, 16 by 20.
Something in that size range, because we're lucky enough. We don't need the.
Yeah, we don't need it for winter, but yeah. I think that it will be really good to grow.
Baby. And I don't move the oak tree over here.
Oh, we are.
So the chickens. Okay. We let them pick the leaves.
Oh.
They pick the leaves. I do think, especially our tomatoes.
Phoebe.
And
point it down the middle.
Oh, you too.
And right now.
Should we grow tomatoes in the high tunnel?
Here.
Do you like tomatoes?
It's mostly gonna be for my peppers.
Do you like them? Yeah, so we are going to keep the peppers in here. Peppers and tomatoes will be the two main things. We do have a big tree right here. I'm a little worried about the shade, but I'm also thinking that potentially the shade in the afternoon during that hottest time of day might make it so we don't have to put shade cloth. Toddler has a rock.
Don't throw that.
So we won't have to put shade cloth over the top. We are going to be doing rolled up sides. We'll have a door that's going to line up with the path we put in here so you can walk right in. And we're really excited about it. We're not going to do long rows. We decided we're going to do short rows on each side with one path down the middle and paths in between. How many beds are we putting in?
I don't remember. 6 or 8.
Why'd I think 12?
Well,
Six on each side.
6 on each side.
So it'll be about 12 beds. They'll be 18 feet wide. Is that right?
No.
How wide are they? Where are the plans?
You can't have 18 feet in a 16
18.
foot space.
They will be 18 inches wide by 7 feet long. 6 feet long.
6 feet long.
Okay, 18 inches by 6 feet. We just George drew out the to scale picture of our garden, and I need to go in after I finish cataloging our seeds and plan where we're going to plant everything now. So that is what we have going on here. And
it's a hard life.
we're really excited, but as you can see, this is 3 times the space, which if you follow us on Instagram, we've been talking about that we are expanding our garden by 3 times. So really excited to grow so much food, eat so much good food, and I guess the other big project is we're gonna have to figure out how to get irrigation in this thing, because right now we water the garden by hand and there's no way I can spend hours a day watering all of this.
Yeah, we'll probably do it above
hand.
ground, I think.
Yeah.
I have some thoughts.
We have some thoughts, and then we're gonna also run water over to the other corner of the yard, which we'll show you that later in a different vlog, kind of what our plans are, where we're gonna be putting all our animals. Right now we have 7 chickens and about 6 quail. Is that right? 7 quail. And we have our 3 ducklings, which you guys have been able to enjoy in multiple vlogs.
Yeah, but we also have 21 snakes and 3 monitor lizards.
Okay, but the snakes and lizards aren't gonna live outside. That's a whole different story.
And a tarantula.
And a tortoise.
And a tortoise.
And a whole bunch of roaches, because our boys do have a roach
We have a
colony.
few thousand roaches.
And they are starting their own business, and they are calling it Roach Bros, and they are going to be selling roaches to people who need to feed them to their pets. So it's really cool. We're super proud of them. But the area that we're going to show you is going to be where we are going to have our rabbitry, our goat enclosure, and our chicken coop, and we'll just kind of talk about all the plans we have there. So that'll be coming up soon too, because we should be getting baby goats in May. So we have reserved 2 doelings, as long as they come out doelings, from a local farm here, and we're very excited about it. She's due March 7th, and as long as she has them then, 8 weeks later, we'll get to bring them home.
I'm excited.
He's always wanted goats, and his dreams are coming true. It's the dream life.
Yep. Cheese.
Cheese and butter and milk.
Cheese.
And ice cream.
Cheese.
Just cheese.
Yep.
All the cheese.
All the cheese.
All right, well, we have some cornbread going inside and some chili, so we are gonna go in and finish up dinner, but we just wanted to give you a better look at what we're gonna be doing with our garden this year, what our plans are. Thanks for hanging out with us, and until next time, remember, homesteading isn't a place, it's a state of mind.